Hey everybody, Stephanie here, and today I'm talking about simplifying your financial life. Because let's face it, we all have a limited amount of time, a limited amount of energy, and a limited amount of headspace. And by the time we use most of those things up on doing our work and taking care of our families and managing our home and our health, we're pretty tapped out. So, my philosophy when it comes to managing money is to simplify as much as possible and use whatever time, energy, and headspace we have to deal with our financial lives, focusing on big wins. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is that so much of what we hear and read about money tends to be focused on minutia, like clipping coupons or limiting how many lattes you're buying. And while yes, it's important to be mindful of your spending and live within your means, if you use up all of the time that you have to manage your money, tracking latte purchases and organizing coupons, you're gonna miss out on the bigger picture money moves that have the power to change your life. So today, I'm going to talk you through 4 strategies for simplifying your financial life so you can focus your money and your energy where it really counts. Number 1, automate your bill payments. I don't know about you, but I have so many childhood memories of my mom sitting at the kitchen table, surrounded by stacks of paper and her checkbook for hours every month as she paid the bills. Personally, I like to spend no more than a few minutes each month managing my monthly bills. And unless I'm getting on the phone to negotiate with a certain service provider, that's typically how long it takes me, thanks to automatic bill payments. To start, I opt in for paperless statements whenever possible. The less physical stuff I have to then file away or throw away, the better. In addition to going paperless, I have recurring bills like my cell phone, utilities, cable, and even my rent automatically billed to my credit cards or debited from my checking account. I then log into my credit card and bank accounts about once a week to review all of the charges. That way, if something seems off, I know to double check the monthly statement and, if necessary, adjust my budget accordingly. By having most of my bills on autopay, I not only save time, I also maintain the most important part of my credit profile, payment history, by paying my bills on time and in full. Of course, using autopay doesn't mean you should be totally hands-off and just ignore your payments. It's important to review your transactions and bills for accuracy and make sure you have enough money in the right accounts each month to cover those payments when they hit your account. Now, speaking of your accounts, let's move on to tip number 2. Automate your savings. Instead of paying the bills each month and saving whatever's left over, automate a transfer directly from your checking account to your savings account immediately after your paycheck lands in your account each week or each month. When you don't see that extra money sitting in your checking account, you're less likely to think of it as money that's available for you to spend. If you have access to employer benefits like a 401k plan, you might be able to make automatic contributions to your retirement savings before your paycheck even hits your bank account. Talk to your HR department to figure out what you need to do to set up automatic deductions to fund your plan. If your company offers additional benefits like health savings accounts and flexible spending accounts, you can talk to your HR department about setting up automatic contributions to these accounts too. Not only can these automatic contributions streamline your savings, in some cases, they can also reduce your taxable income. Now, if your company doesn't offer benefits like a 401k plan, or you want to set up additional savings for goals outside of retirement, for example, you can use the strategy of setting up your own automatic deposits after your paycheck lands in your account each pay period, automatically directing your savings to your brokerage account and/or dedicated savings accounts based on your goals. Now, in addition to streamlining your savings and investments, you might also want to think about how you can streamline your debts. Which brings me to tip number 3. Consider consolidating your debt. A 2019 survey conducted by LightStream found that 28% of people with good credit scores have debt that is not associated with auto, mortgage, business, or student loans, with an average balance of $19,833. Now, if you're working to pay down that kind of balance across multiple credit cards and bills, it can get really overwhelming, and it's easy to lose track of what you owe. So start by taking inventory of your debt. That is, make a list of what you owe, to whom, your minimum monthly payments, and the interest rate on each of your debts. Once you see all of your debts in one place, along with the total amounts owed and respective interest rates, you can start to structure a repayment plan that makes sense for you. If you have a good credit score, debt consolidation may help you streamline and simplify the repayment process. With debt consolidation, instead of trying to keep up with multiple due dates and interest rates and payment amounts on different debts, you take out one new loan and use it to pay off your existing debts, leaving you with just one predictable monthly payment that you can build your budget around. And with just one payment to manage each month, debt consolidation can also help decrease your chances of missing a payment, which in turn can help you build a strong credit history. Check out the link in the description below to learn more about debt consolidation and whether it might be a good strategy for you. Regardless of what debt repayment strategy you choose, it's really important to have a plan for how to pay off your debt, making sure whatever you owe monthly is something you can afford to build your budget around. This thoughtful and purposeful approach to debt can not only help you streamline your financial life, it can also give you a practical approach for managing major life expenses, like those that come with supporting an elderly parent or financing IVF treatments. Even if you don't have debt now, educating yourself on best practices for taking on and managing debt purposefully can help streamline your finances if and when the need to manage debt arises in your future. Now, speaking of your financial future, let's move on to tip number 4. Use the tool you always have with you, your smartphone. When it comes to managing your money in the day-to-day and laying the groundwork for your financial future, the best tools are going to be the ones you're already using in your day-to-day life. And these days, that tool is usually our smartphone. So make the most of those tools by downloading the app of your bank, your credit card company, your lenders, your brokerage, and any other financial institution and tools you use to manage your money, so you can start doing it all from the palm of your hand. Whether it's checking a balance, depositing a check, paying a bill, or seeing how much progress you've made on your debt repayment. If you're anything like me, you're a lot more likely to check your bank balance if you can access it on your phone rather than having to go to your local bank branch. Plus, having a picture of your full financial life accessible in the palm of your hand can serve as a powerful in-the-moment gut check when asking yourself questions like, can I afford this? Or is this purchase going to bring me closer to or push me further from my goals? In this way, we can use technology not only to take stock of where we stand, but we can also use it as a tool going forward to track our progress as we start implementing good financial habits like increasing savings and paying down debt, using technology to keep us motivated and on track to affording the future we really want. Ultimately, the more convenient and simplified we can make our financial life, the easier it's going to be for us to manage it. With these 4 strategies, you can begin to streamline your financial life in ways that can have a major impact, freeing you up to focus more on what really matters to you. Today's video is sponsored by LightStream, a division of SunTrust Bank. LightStream is an online consumer lender that offers low rates, no fees, and a simple, transparent experience for people with good credit to help make lending uncomplicated. To learn more about how LightStream helps good credit consumers with debt consolidation loans that offer low interest rates and fixed payments with no fees, visit lightstream.com/Stephanie O'Connell, or visit the link in the description below. If you apply for financing via my link and are approved, you'll receive a special 0.10% APR discount on your loan. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see all the latest videos. I'm Stephanie O'Connell Rodriguez, and I'll catch you next time.